Hi, everybody. My name is Ananda Leeke, and I am a 60-year-old, that's right, 60-year-old African American woman based here in Washington, D.C. And I'm really happy to announce that my debut spoken word album, Thriving Mindfully as Theresa's Daughter, which is produced by Garnet Jay of Footprint Productions, is about to drop on the new moon in Scorpio on November 20th. And Thriving Mindfully as Theresa's Daughter is a tribute to my mom, Theresa, who was also a Scorpio. She was born on November 10th, and she made her transition on July 9th, 2023 in my presence. And so this beautiful body of work, these 9 tracks that I collaborated with Garnet Jay on, are about love. They're about loss, about resilience, and thriving. It is creativity and vulnerability wrapped up in music, and it reflects life. So, what does it feel like to be stepping into this moment? Let me tell you, it's been scary, believe it or not. It's been scary. It's been scary because this is my first collaboration in music and poetry. And the 9 pieces of poetry mixed in with the beautiful music that Garnet Jay has created, it represents my heart and my soul. And these pieces were born out of a 5-year journey that started during the pandemic, the global pandemic in 2020. And they were born out of my fear of not knowing what's next, what was going to happen, what was happening in the United States at the time with Black Lives Matter, with Mr. George Floyd being killed, with everything being shut down around the world. It felt like the world was ending, and it was ending as I knew it. All of the plans that I had for what I thought my life would be were paused, or they were no more. And so there was a lot of loss. And I spent a lot of time here in my home, my chakra castle, because it was safe and it's my sanctuary. I spent a lot of time listening to Alice and John Coltrane and walking and looking at things in nature and riding my bike and doing yoga and learning how to play tennis. And all of this really helped me get anchored in my creativity. And it spilled out in my journal writing. And the conversations that I was having with Garnet, who happens to be my best friend, he's based in London, the conversations that we were having on WhatsApp turned into me getting the courage to ask him to create a song for me for my podcast, Thriving Mindfully. Well, that turned into more songs, and it turned into poetry. It turned into what we now have 5 years later, Thriving Mindfully as Theresa's Daughter. And so, yes, it's scary. It's also sacred. And it is also one of my life's greatest acts of surrender. Surrendering the fear for the freedom of creativity that comes from the divine, surrendering to becoming a vessel for the divine, to co-create based on the divine, my loving, wise, and well ancestors, which include my mother now, Theresa, the Orisha, my master teachers, my spirit guides, my loved ones, and the keepers of the Akashic records, all of that, my tribe, my spiritual tribe, all of it has brought me to this moment, even with being afraid and being scared about what will happen next after it's released. And so it's teaching me that my life and life in general is just a constant state of surrender and creativity giving birth. Scary, even after 4 books, still, even after artwork and podcast and all kinds of things. It's still scary, and it's still the greatest invitation to surrender and to use my voice and to allow myself to be a vessel for the divine to express what needs to be shared. So yeah, that's how it feels in a moment.